Come back to you in just a bit. We also need to put out a bit of breaking news update coming in. This is CNN News18 mega exclusive. Top intelligence sources sharing some very important details with us. Now, we do know that the External Affairs Ministry has made it amply clear that this is Justin Trudeau, his government under political compulsions. That's why it's acting against India in the manner in which it is naming Mr. Sanjay Verma as part of a conspiracy to please the Sikh community there. Trudeau government, remember, as is a minority government, the word coming in from intelligence sources is that this government could fall any day. So it's a political chance he's willing to take, but whether or not it's worth it, not quite sure. Let's talk about other details we've picked up, and this one is very important. The investigating agency there, RCMP, arrested Sikh youths who are suggesting that Nijjar was killed due to a gang war. This is what makes it so very interesting, Mr. Vora, that this could be a result of a gang war, and the Trudeau government not really wanting to look into this set of allegations coming in from their own investigating agencies and wanting to conveniently pin the blame on India, and they have no proof to substantiate the same.
Oh, absolutely, because they've been very liberal. Remember what happened to Kanish several years ago before you were born, ma'am, that Air India aircraft that went down? And the Canadians said, oh, we found out the guy who was responsible. He's going to spend 2 hours in prison or something like that, and released him. They still have this feeling that India is one of those fourth world countries and we can play around with. Remember, this clown had visited India, had gone to Sabarmati Ashram, put on a kurta pajama, did some steps and said it was the Bhangra and spun the charkha and said, I won the hearts and minds of the people of India. He's autistic, he's retarded, this man. So what he's trying to do now, what your intelligence sources have told you is spot on, ma'am. He's trying to appease the Sikh community and saying, don't worry, keep supporting me, even though the main Sikh political party supporting him has pulled out. He said, keep supporting me, keep voting for me, because I'm going to stand up for your right. Remember when the farmers were protesting in India, what did this clown say? Oh, Canada will be there to protect the rights of free speech. And when his own truckers were protesting against that, they called it the mandate for the inoculation of the virus, or the vaccine mandate, they called it, that you have to have that, etc. There he called out his army. His father had called out the military. His father, that Pierre Trudeau, had called out the military when Quebec was going to secede from Canada. It came within a whisker of seceding. He said, I'm going to use the army to keep Canada united. So this kind of thought process goes on. He is a two-faced hypocrite, ma'am. As a diplomat, I'm not supposed to use this tough language, but then I can't find anything nicer to say about this.
Absolutely. And the manner in which, Mr. Vora, Canada has not paid heed to the multiple requests sent out by India as far as extradition of some of these wanted persons in Canada is concerned. That's number one. Number two, in fact, we've been flashing those details since a while now, how Gurpatwant Singh Pannu continues to threaten several who are speaking for India, in the interest of India, like Mr. Chandra Arya. Now, how is it that a force like Canada fails to see through this and continues to lie through their teeth?
This is called selective amnesia. He has selective vision. He has tunnel vision. He only sees what he wants to see. About this character, Pannu, ma'am, let me tell you very quickly, when I was posted there, we had a visit by our former Prime Minister, late Prime Minister, Shri Rajiv Gandhi. And there was some, I won't go into detail, but there was some information that some chaps might try to create trouble. And our friends in the United States Secret Service came to me, I was dealing with that, and said, all right, can you tell us about this? We did. And of course, they clobbered those fellows, locked them up for the duration of the visit. This guy is incapable of anything. He can't think straight. So you are absolutely right. I think there's some silvery or goldy character hanging around there. And there's some Bishnoi fellow also who's hanging around there. I don't know what the details are. But he is harboring people he thinks are going to get him elected again. His country, not him. His country is going to regret this. I'm seeing this all over Europe, ma'am. Once again, I stretch, I put my neck, I stick my neck out. I want to say that with all the radical fellows from the Islamic countries who were given asylum or refuge or whatever in Europe, now the Europeans tell us we made a mistake. And Mr. Justin Trudeau, you too, your people are going to tell you you were the worst Prime Minister in Canada's history. Get ready for
Okay, and that's what sources are telling us as well. His government is on its way out. But Mr. Deepak Vora, many thanks for sharing that very insightful perspective with us. Thank you for taking out your time, sir. Pleasure talking to you.